We shall see. Oh, we're live. I see Jody. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Get the shit show on the road. Who we got here? I am doing all right. Okay, let's carry on with the setup here. What's up, Max? You ready for a Tweekah live stream? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, I'm not even connected to the interwebs. There we go. Let's get it all connected. All right, that's better. Let's try this. Tweekah is live. All right, that's kind of set up. Sort of, kind of. All right. All right, we're just making some victuals here. Got to brew up some coffee. What would a live stream be without some Tweekah coffee? Max is tweaking hard. I think it's the weekend, isn't it? It's like Friday night or something. Not done a week. Don't even know what day it is. I am out of it. Out to lunch. Oh, somebody else stumbled in. Let's give it a few minutes. We gotta heat up some water, and then we could begin the sad, sorry ass tale of the power smoke. Yeah. Oh, you worked this weekend? That sucks. That sucks. Alright. Charge him up. We're not hooking up any microphones today, just in case I gotta power this up. I don't know how long we're gonna go today, but we got some victuals on the way. On the stove as we wait for more victims to make their way in here. Ooh, victims. Let's get their page up here. Yeah, I've been stumbling my way through that truck repair. It just goes from worse to worse. So I'm dealing with a electrical issue. It was very tedious. But I think I've got the circuit isolated that's giving me the problem, or at least one of them that's causing the no start. It's actually not even cranking, so the computer is not happy in that truck. All right, people, you need to switch on notifications. I guess it's just Jody and me. Hi, Pepper. While we're waiting for coffee, it's been a very nice, mild week here. It's cooling down a little bit, but it's been well above freezing for most of the daytime and nighttime temperatures. Hasn't been raining in a few days, which is nice. So there's the weather report. I guess everybody else is scowling on Generally Specifics channel, or where is it? What's the matter? You should be up by now. It's all of 4:30 here. It's about the time you get up, yeah? All right, Max, you got another hour before we feed you. And you stole some of the cat's food, didn't you? You know you did. You know you did. I want some notifications to who I could... What? I missed it. I read the chats on the laptop. Let's just blow that up a bit so I can actually read. Oh, you sent some notifications. Well, that's nice. It's very, very kind of you. Well, I guess there's some other business I can take care of here. What did that say? Oh, a slow reader. I sent some notifications to who I could. Wow, used to more people popping up. Yeah, it must be like a long weekend or something in America. I don't know. You're out in the Midwest with some snow. Well, the snow is melting here. Like we didn't get a lot of snow this winter. As we patiently wait for that precious bean juice to transform into some coffee. Oh, Rebecca woke up. You popped up. What up? That's right. That is correct. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Saw some scowling going on Badger's channel last weekend. Haven't seen him since like Monday, or when was the last time we saw old Badgie? It was like Sunday or Monday. I think he might be dead. I think he might have froze to death. Minneapolis is not. It's not meant for human habitation or badger habitation, or he fell for the egg roll trap, the Asian trap. So that's my theory. There's no way of validating that, or confirming that. Yeah, I think he's gone. All right, I think coffee is done. And I was right. So, smokes, we got smokes. Yeah, here, this will call everybody in. I'll light up a smoke. That'll get everybody's attention. When they see it's smoke time, that's when they all show up. Gotta admit, last place I expected the Badger to pop his head out of his hidey hole was Minneapolis. Did not see that coming. That was a plot twist for sure. Am I losing weight? You know what? I don't have a scale, so I don't know. Probably not. I pretty much maintain a steady weight. The Good Life Off-Grid. Hello from UK, Helen here. I think we've seen UK Helen before, yeah, in this fall time. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm kind of off-grid here. No, I'm not. I've got power. I'm not off-grid. I'm kind of roughing it, but this is not off-grid. I'm an off-grid wannabe. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Badgers. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Badgers. Oh, the neighbors. Yeah, France in the house, UK in the house, Ohio in the house. Still waiting for California, New York. East Carbon is in the house. Is that Colorado? I don't even know where you are. Carbon County, is that Colorado? Coloradish? Europe is representing, yeah. Completely off-grid in Portugal. I had land, but it's sold it now. Okay, I'm gonna move this so you're not looking at the side of my head. Well, we'll get this. We'll figure this out. We got time. We're here for a long time, not a good time. Maybe if I just plug this guy over here, we won't have cords interfering. Yeah, Shane. We figured it out, Shane. Okay. Portugal sounds lit. But I'm in my van outside the drive. I'm in a mobile tweak shack myself. It's kind of a step up from a van. Still surviving in the Winnipeggy. Oh, that's Utah. Oh, so you and Jody are neighbors. Okay. I didn't know there was a Carbon County. You know. Oh no, Utah. What? Utah, Ohio, same thing, right? In Petit Piau. Do you speak French? What's Piau? That's a new one on me. I've heard a lot of French lingo, but that's a new one. Speaking of Piaus, I live in Jody's shed. Alright, well, just stay at a Tweekah D's shed. It's full of diapers. You're gonna have to make room. There was something in that coffee that shouldn't have been there. Hopefully it was just some cigarette ash or something I swallowed. Je parle français. Je parle. Is that like French street language parlance? Is that like France street lingo? Parle français. Adult diapers. Yeah, well, yeah, there's no more ogre diapers. It's just direct dookie diapers. Land in Portugal is underwater, so glad I said, yeah. You probably made the right move there. ECE's language. All right, there you go. Speaking Utonian. Utanian? Utonian? No Asian hate. Parlez. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I caught a DirectD live the other day. Oh, it was awful. He is this. He's not only the YouTube gatekeeper. He's a social media gatekeeper. He's going after people on Facebook. And there's a backstory with Vanessa. He's going after now. We've talked about that. But I tuned in for the dead air, so, and I was not disappointed. Josephine in the house, welcome. What is this, ladies' night? What the heck? All you ladies want to learn about fixing Ford Power Strokes? You're into the DIY, turning wrenches and diagnostics. It's been diagnostics week here. One of these, a test light. The poor scan tool, it doesn't even want to talk to the computer. So that's, I'm reduced to these like hammer and chisel Stone Age tools here. So I'm trying to track down a short in the wiring. But before I go all in, I got to find out which circuit is affected. And I think I'm hot on the trail. So when were we live? Tuesday or what? I think it was Tuesday. I did that shitty little walk and talk. So I got that magnet set that I needed, magnetic reach tool. So I got that little clip that I had misplaced. I dropped it. Way deep tucked in where my filthy little farmer fingers couldn't reach it. So I scooped that out. And shit, when did I have that thing all together? I already had it all together, but I thought there was maybe a problem with the injector harness, but that wasn't causing the no cranking. And so like Sunday or Monday, I forget even when. This week's just been a bit of a shit show. I had plugged in the scan tool and was getting nothing. No communication with the PCM, which is a powertrain control module. No communication with the transmission control module. And the live keeps freezing up. Yeah, we got shitty internet here. Hey, Dad's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Just bear with it. Hopefully, I mean, my live is still going. I got it on my laptop here so I can monitor whether we're in trouble territory or not. Well, we are in trouble territory. But yeah, I thought I had all the mechanical stuff dealt with. So I'd slapped it all together, went to turn the key, and it turns on. So there's power. The starter works. It's not a starter issue. It's the computer is not happy. And so then it began to hunt. So I was able to get a few codes, and oh, I got the picture on this phone. I can't show you. So the thumbnail of this live stream shows the confuser, or the power control module, the computer. Some manufacturers call it an ECU, electronic control unit. But I checked all the relays: the starter relay, the power PCU relay, every fuse that I could think of, the fuel injection control module relay. And so there was something in the wiring in the circuit that a signal is not getting to the computer. So it's kind of a systematic approach to start narrowing down where the problem is. So I eliminated that the starter is not the problem, because there's a way to manually crank that starter. There's a little jumper wire built right into the truck that you tap it on the positive battery cable, and the starter motor spins. And then I was looking online to see if people had this issue. And again, if you look at the thumbnail, there's a wiring harness at the top of the picture and then two below it. If you unplug those two, I can get the computer, or I can get the truck to crank with the key, but it still is not starting. And I need to figure out why the computer is not letting the starter solenoid send a signal to the starter motor. And the computer has to be happy. And so after doing much, I went through the ignition wiring. I looked at the ignition switch. I looked at all kinds of goofy stuff. I did get some codes. So with those two harnesses unplugged, the bottom and the middle one, I was able to get some codes on this, and it was showing me that there were some open circuits on the oil pressure switch at the top of the engine, the injector control pressure sensor, which is at the back at the top of the motor, and I think there might have been something. It was telling me key and ignition fault, but again, I think that's just kind of a generic descriptor. When the computer's not happy, it's just going to start spitting out all the stuff. So this isn't a repair. This tool doesn't tell you what to repair. It just tells you what the computer is seeing, and it's up to me to decipher what's going on. So because I was getting no communication to the big scan tool from the transmission control module, which is on the transmission, and the power control module, it tells me there's an open